Hello students, welcome to the English language learning class. As I promised last class, I will take today the direct and indirect speech. So let's discuss and learn what is direct and indirect speech and the various rules that is followed. So direct speech means the actual words of the speaker. So that is written in the within the inverted commas. And indirect speech means when the second person quotes the speech of the first speaker, then it becomes indirect speech. So when I say that example, I am teaching English. So when you quote my words, what will you say? The teacher said that she taught English. So she was teaching English. This is the answer. So becomes indirect speech. So in changing direct to indirect speech, there are certain changes are made. So very important this, whatever the rules I am giving now, you have to by heart or keep it on the tip of your tongue. Otherwise, it will be very difficult to change the direct to indirect speech. So first, the apostrophe or the inverted commas which are given in the direct speech has to be removed, and that relative pronoun is used. So what are the changes now we'll make a list of that. First, the pronoun changes, tense changes, time and place changes. And again comes the kinds of sentences, all the four kinds. That's why I told from kinds of sentence to tense, everywhere till the end of your transformation it is required, you have to remember. And next change is in imperative sentence, the reported verb will be used as per the expression. I told imperative sentence means command, order, request. So if it is please there, requested. If you are ordering, ordered. The reported verb will be ordered, will be used as per the expression. And at the time in imperative sentence, that will be replaced by infinitive to. In assertive sentence, that will be used. But here imperative sentence, that the conjunction or the relative pronoun will be changed to infinitive to. And third, interrogative sentence and exclamatory sentences in indirect speech will change to statements or assertive sentence. See, questions or exclamation sentences. You have to give question mark, exclamation sentence, but when you change to indirect speech, they have to be assertive or end with full stop. So how we'll do that, I will tell you as we proceed. Next change is, if the person addressed reports the speech, the second person is changed to first person. Example I'll show you, you can understand. He said to me, you are genius. So you is the second person, he said to me. See, me is telling about he. That's why when in this case, this second person you will change to I. He said to me, you are genius. Answer will be, he told me that I was genius. Fifth one, if the reporting verb say takes an indirect object, it is changed to tell in the indirect speech. So, okay, see the example. He said to me, see indirect object. He said to me, it becomes indirect object. What he said, we shall go on a holiday. So, answer will be, he told me. Said will become told. Say present tense, said past tense. So here told, because indirect object it takes. He told me that they would go on a holiday. See, shall is there, should have been should. This is another important thing. Why it is would? Because they, will is used with they. Shall is used with I and we. That time you can change, when it third person changes, it will become would. Then important thing note, in three special cases, the tense will not change. Okay, I told you tense, pronoun, time, place will change, but in three special cases, tense will not change. What are the three special cases? First thing, when the direct speech is in universal truth or habitual facts. Means universally it is true and always it is everyday what you do, habits. In that case, it will not, the tense, only tense will not change, rest will change. Third, if the reporting verb is in present or future tense. I'll show you the examples, it will be easier. So see, the universally or habitual facts will say, the servant says, see, says, when it is in reported. This is reported verb. This is reporting speech or direct speech within quotation. Always punctuation, then end with quotation. Otherwise, after putting quotation, punctuation here, if you put after the inverted comma full stop, or it will be wrong. So, punctuation should be correct. First punctuation, then end with inverted comma. So, when the reported verb is says, okay, simple present tense or future tense, then this tense will not change, remember. See, the servant says that tea is ready. So, this E did not change. Second, future tense will see, the teacher will say, future, the boy was dull. The teacher will say that the boy was dull. The tense did not change. Now we'll see universally true facts. He said man is mortal. Man is mortal, it is universally true. So he said that man is mortal. So tense did not change in this case. Next we'll see habitual facts. Ravi said, I wake up at 5 a.m. every day. Every day, habit, habitual fact. So Ravi said that he wakes up at 5 a.m. every day. So wake, simple present. He comes third person. Pronoun will change, rest will change. There are many rules are there which we will deal in the next class. Okay. With this, we come to this first part of this direct and indirect speech. Thank you.